Alright, so I haven't posted anything in a while there because I've been pretty busy working on stuff. Working at the local shop in town, and my spare time working on other people's stuff. And trying to get time to work on my own stuff besides that. So, I don't know, it's a bit off topic, but I figured I'd do a little video about what I got on the go here now. Alright, to start off, I don't think I posted anything about this truck before, but it's been in the family since before I was born. And it was gifted to me from my father, and I'd done a lot of work to it. It was sitting 20 years in his garage, and of course first thing I did was the LS swapping it, just because I wanted something dependable and fairly good gas mileage. And it works good, works really good. I mean, I got no complaints at all. I didn't do anything to it. The engine got about 450,000 kilometers on it, just a stock engine, with an intake put on, just to make it look a bit cleaner, and a set of headers, and that's it. And it works really good. I mean, it's lots of power and everything for what I need. The truck drives amazing because she's all factory coil springs. Well, the springs aren't factory anymore because I put a lowering kit in it, 3 inches in the front and 5 in the rear. And I kind of like the stance of it like that. She's sitting just nice for a two-wheel drive pickup, in my opinion anyway. And yeah, motor job and that didn't give me any issues. Besides, when I got her to storage this summer, there's a break in my pink coil wire somewhere. So as you can see, I got a little blue wire jumped across for now, and it runs fine. I will figure out that electrical problem down the road when I get a chance. And besides that, this truck needs the rear end rebuilt, maybe even a posi put in it. It's the factory rear end from '71, and their side axle seals are leaking, pinion seals leaking, everything's just leaking on it, and it works fine, but it do need to be rebuilt before I put her back on the road as a daily driver kind of thing. And of course, I likes the old school look with the turbines. I would have liked to have found Krager SS and 15s, but they're really hard to find. So I went with the turbines, which I'm fine with. And inside, I got rid of the old bench seat that was in there, and these seats are out of a Hyundai Tiburon. I built the console myself. Shifter is out of an '86 Trans Am, and painted the dash and everything. The top part of the dash, yes, is all cracked up, and it's like that for a reason, because those little wrinkles in the dash, that's my teeth marks when I was teething as a child. So I mean, that's just some of the memories you can't replace, right? So that's staying the way it is. And I don't have anything great in here for a stereo, just a old Pioneer deck. But under here, I got the amp, small amp, and down at the bottom of the box in the back, there's a capacitor and a sub, all self-enclosed into the console. So, you know, there's enough for a little something in there. And put in white face gauges. She got LEDs all around. For every light in this is all LED now. Park lights, signals, everything, right? Tail lights, headlights, even the headlights are aftermarket and everything. And I mean, I had this over to the Atlantic Nationals a couple of years ago, well, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and it drove great going on the highway. It drives really nice. I'm so amazed at it. Like, I drove newer vehicles that didn't drive as good as this one. Really impressed with how it works. But yeah, the only thing I wish it had was AC. Because I'll tell you, going over to those Nationals, it got pretty hot. And she got the true dual exhaust on her. Comes out the side before the wheel on each side. The box is all new panels. And I went with a tailgate with no Chevrolet stamping in it because I likes everything smooth. So that's the route I went. She got a Chevy Blazer gas tank mounted under the bed. It's right around there, you can't see it. But. So I had to rig up my fuel door, which is behind this. I put a spring-loaded screw in right here. So you push and twist that, the tail light folds down, and that's where the gas cap is. And yeah, it works good for that. I mean, so of course I got rid of the tank behind the seat. I found another cab in the woods one time, and I cut the piece out for right here, and welded it over for the gas cap, and that was that. She ain't perfect. She got some flaws in that into her, but I just like it as a driver. I mean, it don't have to be perfect. Just drive it and enjoy it, right? That's what it's all about. And for dependability, it's there. I mean, it's just amazing for dependability. So I'm figuring maybe next summer I'll put her on the road as a part-time driver. Just the price of gas now, it's so expensive, but it is what it is. You can't leave them parked all the time. You gotta use them too. So yeah, that's the 71 C10 long box. She's got quite a bit of history. Actually, I think on the back license plate it's got the last time it was on the road before my father gave me it. I got it now about 10 years, I guess. Yeah, May 88. That was the last time it was on the road, up until about 10 years ago. Yeah, even my wheel tubs and everything is all brand new. I'll tell you, these box panels ain't cheap. I mean, I think I paid around $1,500 for the other side. This side was actually dented up in the corner here, right here somewhere. I fixed a dent. I got it at a boot at the Atlantic Nationals when I was over there years ago for $150 for this box side. So I lucked out there. I had to pay full price for the other side, of course. And the tailgate wasn't cheap. That was about $400 or $500. Same with the front panel there too. That was like $300. And even, you know, when I did it, everything got done with stainless steel bolts. Everything's all stainless steel, right through her. That added up to quite a bit of money too. But I mean, at least it won't rust, right? So that's one of them. And up here, well, I'm sure you've seen this one in a couple of the videos. My white Chevy Tracker. I haven't been using her much lately because I got a couple of body mounts to fix on her, and I plan on lifting her up probably another 2 inches. Get some wheel spacers to put the wheels out a bit further. You know, start with that. But she still works great. I mean, it works amazing. She's a rough ride, but like any small vehicle. And she took me a lot of places. I mean, there's nowhere this hasn't went where I actually got really stuck. Like, it's just amazing where it can go. And they're getting hard to find too. They're getting really hard to find. But yeah, I plan on bringing this in the garage when I get a chance and lifting the body up and ratchet strapping it to the ceiling in the garage there. I fixed the body mount, so it'd just be a lot easier than trying to crawl underneath and do it and that. And it's not like it's a heavy body anyway once you unbolt the mounts. So, that one hasn't been used much lately, but I just finished putting this one together. The 4-door one. I mean, I got it for a really good price. Came with a plow and everything. And I spent about 3 days at this one. She was actually kind of really ugly when I got her. She was yellow with the silver skirting on the bottom. I hauled that all off and threw it in the woods there. And I put the 3-inch body lift on it and put some 17s on her with some decent tires and 1.5 inch wheel spacers. And I just started driving it and it's been working great. I lost a starter on it the other day, but that was no big deal. Built a little push bar for the front there and the grill and that. Put a light bar on the roof, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed with how she goes. She can't go in the tightest spot as the white one, but she does pretty good, I gotta say. So that's 2 of my Chevy Trackers. I got 6 altogether. I mean, there's quite a few of them around. I got 4 Chevy Trackers, and 3 Geo Trackers. Okay, that makes 7. But yeah, there's a parts one out back there. That's the V6 Vitera one. But that's just going to be a parts one. The Geo Tracker will be the next one I tries to do up because it's smaller again than the Chevy Tracker there. So that'll be a pretty cool little one. I got 3 2-door ones. I got a Suzuki Sidekick and 2 Geo Trackers, yeah. I'm going to do up a Geo Tracker next. So yeah, besides that, today I'm in the garage getting ready to paint my buddy's truck. My buddy from Moncton owns this one. I think she's around 96, 97. Chev pickup, and I'll tell you, this thing can move. She's got some work done to the engine. She got the lumpy cam and everything in her. I'm not sure exactly what's done to her, but it's fun to drive. I mean, he even got the buttons inside there to uncap the headers and everything, like all electronic. Kind of hard to see in here with the lighting, but that's the engine. I would imagine it's probably like a 350 or something. But really fun to drive. It's all about the miles per gallon with this one. So yeah, that's today's plan. Now I'll do a little walk around of this one, and then when I get her painted, I'll do a walk around again. Hopefully this paint job comes out decent. It was truck was undercoated, and I seen in the last week the undercoating has been seeping through the paint in some spots. So I washed it down as best as I could, and now I'm hoping that it don't seep through when I paint her now. The difference in colors there, that's just different primers, but you know, I don't see any oil or anything seeping through, and it's been like 24 hours now, so hopefully I won't have no issues with that. But yeah, this thing do run really good, I gotta say. It's a nice truck, and she's really not in bad shape. I had to put wheel wells in the back and door bottoms, which you can't see because I got that's all staying black on the bottom. So yeah, I had to do back wheel wells. The front fenders had some kind of terrible paint on there. It was almost like alligator skin. It was a lot of work to try to get them smooth. And I don't have them perfect, but I mean, you only put so many hours into a set of fenders, right? And it would have been probably cheaper just to buy a new set, labor-wise, but it didn't come out too bad from what I can see. So yeah, that's that truck. So, I guess it's time for me to grab my tack rag, tack her off, and give this a flick of paint before it gets too warm out. I think it's like 10:30 in the morning, so now's a good time to get at her, eh? Alright, I guess the next part of the video will be when she's painted. Alright, so I just finished painting her about a half hour ago, and I don't know, I think she came out alright considering my painting conditions here. The bottom got, the black got a bit of dust left in it from the bodywork before and that, but that can be all cleaned up. Staying black on the bottom. And yeah, that's 4 coats of base on her, 3 coats of clear. And yeah, she didn't come out too bad considering. As I say, I really likes that clear coat too. It came from Moncton. It's a Legacy clear coat. Really good stuff, better than what you get locally here. That Pro Form that's here locally, I really don't like it. But all in all, this came out pretty decent, I gotta say. Like I said, the wheel wells were gone in the back. That was all pieces made and everything and filled in. And inside the box didn't get painted because this box liner goes in there, covers all that. But yeah, for a backyard paint job, she's alright. And I mean, the shine that's on her now, that's gonna stay on there. It's it don't really flash off or anything. It's like I said, really good clear. So there you have it, another one done. On to the next one now. Okay, so that wraps it up for that video. It's only a short video of what I got going on around here. And between that, I still got the 51 International Rat Rod project, but that'll be taking place over the winter time, along with my father's 49 Ford F1. Try to get that one wrapped up. And I guess try to make time to get those geo trackers somewhere in between working on other stuff too. So yeah, busy, but that's a good complaint. Till the next one.